watching the replay. I appreciate you guys coming back to do that. Oh, Mushu, you came back. So my wandering dogs, I've let them off today. We'll see how they do. 8 dogs, northern forests of beautiful British Columbia. You guys know the deal. But if you don't, welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching. Anyways, without further ado, here are the puppies. Oh, well, they all just ran around the corner. We got Migo here, though. Mr. Moose Hunting Horse Chaser. And we have Sora. He's a good girl. Here they all are. Except for Mushu. Okay, so Annie is sticking close. Hattie's sticking close. The training seems to have taken with them. We got Wolf Boy Coda. We got little puppy Woozy. And where did that Mushu go? God, he gets around quick. Hey, Migo, stop pulling on me. Thank you. Oh, is that him there? Where's that Toby? That's Toby. Toby, the big chunky yellow lab. He's a good boy. We got some viewers. Wow. How's it going, guys? You're joining us today in the beautiful forests of northern British Columbia. We're walking 8 dogs. And they are just kind of, we just started the walk, so they're kind of all over the place exploring stuff. They'll fall into line soon on the path. They're all close by. We got Sora. We have Migo. Migo's on leash because he can't be trusted with horses and wildlife. He stops responding to any commands. We got Woozy the puppy. We got Annie the wanderer. We got Hattie the hound dog. Coda the wolf boy. Did I mention him? And we have Mushu, the other hound dog. I don't know where he went to. How's it going, guys? There we go. Hi, Mushu. He's back. I guess the training yesterday didn't quite take with him as well as it did with Hattie and Annie. Well, I have to say it's a lot easier to take one dog on leash than it was yesterday to take 4 on leash. I mean, 4 down the side of the street's easy, but in the forest, oh my god, there's so much crap to get caught on, tangled. Migo, can you walk nice, please? I know you know how to do it. Thank you, that's better. Let's go this way. So, how's everybody doing today? How are you all? Yes, this is really live. not a replay. I have 8 dogs, despite what it looks like right now. 8 dogs walking with me in the woods. There they are. We just started, so they're all quite excited. Running up ahead, getting distracted off behind. That's all 8 of them. Huh, no chats yet. Interesting. Interesting. A whole 6 minutes in and no chat. Oh well. No problem. Good boy, Migo. Is the husky a runner? Lilith? Or not husky? Yeah, he's a husky cross. He's a husky shepherd cross. And no, he's not a runner. He's a chaser of horses and moose. So once he gets wind of a moose, you will not get close to him again for another 8 hours until he gets tired and is done. Then he'll come back home, no problem. But it doesn't really work with the schedule. And the other thing is, he knows where some horses live around here. So if we're heading this direction, actually like this direction on this path, he will zoom way up ahead, cross the barbed wire fence, and go harass the horses until somebody can get him under control. When I have 7 other dogs with me, that's a little difficult to do. First I have to run all the other dogs home so they don't get in the way, and then I have to come back. Anyway, it's just easier to keep him on leash. He's not a runner, not like a runaway guy. He just gets up to some mischief while he's off. But after we leave this area, because we're just coming up to the horse loop right now, after he leaves this area, he's fine off leash. A little bit of a scout. He goes up ahead, but yeah, definitely not a runaway, just a pain in the butt. He's always been a special, kind of misunderstood dog, Migo. He's a one of a kind for sure. Maybe, well, the one on the leash, yeah. Oh, I see. Thrill seeker. Yes, exactly. Thrill seeker. That's him. But he's a thrill seeker that cannot be stopped. Like, he loses his mind. He won't listen anymore when he gets that thrill. A couple of these other guys are thrill seekers too, like Mr. Ani, but he comes back right away. If he finds a moose, he'll chase it for a minute or two, and that's about it. I don't know what he'd do with a horse. If you ever found out that horses live over there. Migo's the only dog here that really knows that they live over there. Come on. Anyway, yeah, we're out in the woods in northern British Columbia here. Kind of a small patch of woods. Thanks for the like. That's awesome. Well, it looks like it's just you and me today. You and me and the dogs. Very pretty. Thank you, Lilith. Yeah. I love it out here. It feels quite nice to walk through this and smell it. Mushy. Mushu. And he's gone. There's one of the thrill seekers there. He's just always hunting. So anyway, just right behind here, see where that car is? There's a There's a barbed wire fence there. On the other side, there's some horses that live in a big area of forest over there. 2 horses. Man, oh man. That Mushu, he's got energy. For days. Probably a little more so because I kept him on leash yesterday. Because of this very behavior. I was hoping it would keep him closer. I live in the desert, so it's nice to get a change of scenery. Are they all rescues? No. They're all from various homes around the city. I'm just taking care of them for temporary. Well, there's one there that's a rescue. Woozy, the black one up there. Not the hound dog. The shepherd lab looking one. Woozy. He's 7 months old and he's a rescue from a reserve up here around Prince George that the lady just wasn't taking good care of him. So she gave him up. And I'm the rehab facility for him. But the rest of these guys are just daycare and walks. And Woozy's only going to be with me for, well, until he recovers from getting his nuts chopped, which will be on, is it the 31st? I don't know, I got the email. I got to take him in for that. Just one rescue. I mean, some of them are rescues in their own family, but like a long time ago. Hi, Josh. You need some milk, somebody? I need some milk. God damn it, I need some milk. How'd you know, Josh? Is that? No way. Is that Papa Josh? Or is that just a random Josh? Cricket Co. You badass son of a gun. Oh my goodness. Everybody showed up. Google algorithm was a little slow on the uptake there. Wow, you guys. It's good to see everybody. Thanks, Cricket. Badass son of a gun. And there they go. Why can't they all be like this? Just walking perfectly beside me. Not causing any trouble. Ah, well. Everybody's got their personality, right? Man, these trees are gonna fall down on somebody. Dead ass birch. All leaning out sideways. So anyway, this one here, the black one, that's Woozy. 7 months. Still learning. Never was really socialized before he came to me about a week ago, but he's got such a great personality. Which is amazing considering his life before this. Being tied up on a short tether for his whole life. Left outside constantly. Take care, crocodile and snake. Yeah, no, luckily no crocodiles up here, and there's snakes, but nothing to worry about. Just big ass garter snakes. And I have stepped on a couple of them accidentally. Or almost, you know. I mean, I see them twitch and I pull my foot, but yeah, there's no fear to be had of those things. If they bite you, it's like a mosquito bite. Said hi. Hi. How's it going, Costello? Poor snakes, I know. Those poor little guys. They were just out there sunning and sleeping and trying to get warm, and I come stomping along and almost killed them. I know, I feel terrible. Especially since garter snakes are really not aggressive. They're really not. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but I got an old video of a crow fighting with a garter snake. You don't really see the end of the fight because they went behind the ditch, but it was pretty awesome to see. I don't know if I put it on a short or if it's an actual video. It's from a few years back. Looks like a fun day. I'm stuck here at work. I know. Well, luckily, it's such a beautiful day that's why people think it's so fun. But I have to be out here no matter if it's a beautiful day or not. Coming home soaking wet or freezing cold. Alright. Well, guys, hey, lucky you. The ones who are here right now, you get to witness something very cool. Our panoramic beauty shot. We're gonna head down to the beaver pond here. Come on, Migo. Migo likes to piss on every third bush. We're gonna go down here, let the dogs wash off some of the mud, and apply some new mud. I love saying that. And then, Migo, come on. And then we're gonna do our panoramic beauty shot. Oh, there's even more people here to enjoy it now. Hey, smarten up, Migo. Growly face. All right, here we are at the beaver pond. It's quite big for a pond. Beautiful, beautiful place. That's it. Panoramic beauty shot. And the dogs are having fun. Good dogs. All right, kids. This way, Migo. We're gonna go back and hit the trail again. Come on. Good dogs, you guys. Mushu and Toby are having some fun. Coda's gonna go police the situation, or at least watch from the side. So we're gonna finish up the Beaver Pond Trail here. We're gonna cross Main Street. Yeah. We call this one Main Street, BC. Now we're gonna hit the secret trail. Secret trail. Good dogs, you guys, good dogs. Oh, Migo. Like I said, every third bush. That's what it feels like some days. Listen to those birds chirping. Out in the middle of the woods, you don't hear too much traffic out here. Sometimes you hear it a little bit in the distance. Mostly it's just silence and birds, leaves rustling. It's a very warm, clear day. There's almost no wind. I'd say pretty much no wind in here. It's got the makings of a thunderstorm for tomorrow. We've had a lot of rain this year. Hi. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Savitri. Hi. IBXO him. Lilith, send some this way. All right, I am sending it to you. Oh. There you go, Lilith. Good weather is coming. It might take a day or two to get there, my friend, but it'll get there. And I sent it. Come on, guys, this way. Now we're hitting the moose trail. I just used a little chunk of the long road home there to get over to the moose trail. This trail is not as big or wide as the others, but it's a trail. Mostly just a trail because I walk it. Look at these guys go. They can love it. Oh, you guys, remember how I don't know if anybody was here from the other time, but remember how I was talking about these things, saying they look like raspberries, but they're not raspberries? Well, it turns out they're thimbleberries. And they say they're sweet, but they're really not. They're kind of bitter. I mean, there's a bit of sweetness, but they're not as good as raspberries. They get bigger though. Got lots of those out here. Got lots of everything out here, really. If you know where to look. We got the huckleberries, we got the bunchberries, we got the Saskatoons, we got the rose hips. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the rose hips. Look at that. They're getting ready. What else do we got? I said huckleberries, strawberries, and raspberries. We got the false Solomon seal. They've got berries on them. They're not like good for eating, but they're good for medicine. Dry AF over here. Yeah, I believe it. It's the desert for you. Dry AF until that one day that it rains and you get a flash flood, and then it's all gone again the next day. Everything turns green for a week and then it goes right back to normal. Yeah, I actually really like the desert. I would live there all the time if I could. They're so happy. I'll be your huckleberry. Only thing I ever think about when they are mentioned. Never tried them. Really? Yeah, well, they got their own taste. They're a nice sweet berry. It's just a berry. The thing I like about them is their texture. They're real firm and juicy, and they pop in your mouth when you bite them. They're just delicious. I never had them as like pies or anything. I just pick them wild and eat them. Oh, Annie found something. Annie and Mushu off on their adventures. Hattie stayed close. Good. Yeah. Hattie's going to join them. Annie is calling his fellow hound dogs. Only the hound dogs listen. The rest of these guys stick close. Close-ish. Then we wait another year for a drop of rain. Well, yeah, I absolutely hate it. Oh, my kids love it, so I'll be here until they're out of school. Gotta love a juicy berry. You're damn right, Lilith. Oh, yeah. I do love the juicy berries. It's like if you have a blueberry or something, you bite into it and it's all dry and soft and wrinkly. It's like, sure, it still tastes like a blueberry, but there's no satisfaction to that whatsoever. What are you sniffing at, buddy? Is there a bear over there? Is there a moose on the loose? There might be. You never know. That's why this guy's on leash. Don't need to chase him around for 8 hours. I'm not exaggerating. It really does take that long to get him back. Most of the time I just give up, go back to the house, wait for him to show up. Because the first time I went chasing him with a moose, I did get him back a little sooner. It only took an hour and a half, but I got charged by the moose like 3 or 4 times. Luckily, she was just trying to warn me off, not trying to hurt me. Otherwise, I'd be dead. She just stopped like right in front of me. First time she did it, I was just kind of looking at her while she was doing it, and I was like, no, you idiot, not me. Go charge the dog, not me. I'm not your problem. But yeah, I was getting too close. Because I was trying to grab this idiot. Oh wow, they've really gone a distance chasing that rabbit. Oh, there they are over there. That must have been a neighbor dog I heard a second ago. This is a switchback moose trail. We did the southern easement. Forgot to mention where we were. We're doing the switchback moose trail now. We're going to do, after this, we're going to do the long road home. Oof. That'd be scary as fuck. Yeah, it was a little worrisome, definitely concerning when they charge you and stop 3 inches from your face and you got nowhere to hide, nowhere to go, and you're definitely not fast enough. No matter what human you think you are, you're not fast enough. But anyway, guess what? Moose, they smell like horses. They smell very much like horses. And if you ever get close enough to a moose to smell that, I feel sorry for you because it's going to be a rough day. Or at least a scary one. Yeah, they smell like dirty horses. Hey, Annie. Guess what, buddy? Time to go on leash. Long road home. Hey. Annie. Here. Thanks. Good boy. Hi, Toby. Shush. Honey, on leash, no more adventures. We'll grab Mushu when he comes back too. Mushi! There he is. They had their adventure. And they brought Hattie back. It was definitely better than usual. Honey, come on, man. Get himself hooked on a tree. I would pee. Yeah, most people would. Most people would. I just decided to stand behind trees. Behind big trees that I know the moose couldn't knock over. But, you know, they can still come around it. The thing is, behavior-wise, the moose was just trying to scare me off. They didn't want to tangle with me. They didn't want to engage or risk injury. They were just, I mean, she had a calf with her. That's why she was being protective like that. And it was a female moose. So lucky for that. It wasn't a big scary antler dude. Okay. Mushy. Good boy. Mushu dragon. Let's go. They called him that because when he was a puppy, his ears were still this big. And they were like big pointy bat ears. He looked exactly like Mushu the dragon from Milan, the Disney movie. Is that indie breed? I don't know. It's he looks like a red bone hound crossed with a pit bull, maybe a shepherd. Not too much shepherd in there if it is though. And something's making his ears perk up more. But he's got some pit bull traits and he's got some red bone hound traits. Those are the main things I see in him. He doesn't really act anything like a pit bull though, thankfully, except for his endless energy. So, we're just winding up the walk here, putting them on leash to cool them down and get them out of the adventure mode. They know what's coming, they know where we're going. We still got a few minutes before we get back. I mean, after all, this is the long road home. One of the best trails I've ever had the pleasure of walking dogs on. You meet very few people out here, which is good because meeting people in real life with a pack of dogs, the people don't always do real well with it. I mean, there's nothing to worry about. These are all just good family dogs from homes. But some people get freaked out by it. They start acting up and doing stupid shit. But you know, the dogs, they never really do anything. Just a little barking and woofing and oh hi, sniff sniff. And then they carry on. I don't take the really problematic dogs. I just take some misunderstood dogs like him. Like this Migo guy. He used to get in a lot of fights. I helped his mom and dad train him to not fight so much. And I socialized him, which helps. He's still got it in him though. He's a fighter at heart, unfortunately. Everybody's got their own personality, right? Right. Just want you out of their space. Yeah. Sometimes. It's very beautiful there. That would be an awesome place to live. Far away from people, tons of trees, and just nature. Yeah, unfortunately we're not as far from people as I'd like to be, but true enough. True enough. It's nice having the space that I do have. In fact, we're gonna have to be we're gonna be moving soon, leaving this chunk of forest behind us, unfortunately. But I'm sure the place that we go to is gonna be even better. We'll make new memories there, and hopefully it'll be farther away from people. But yeah, we're moving the business shortly. end of next month. But that's life. Things happen, things change. I'm enjoying it while I got it. New adventures, far, far from people. Yes, that's the goal. That is the goal. My dog won't fight, but he's rude as fuck. Really? Yeah. See, I take those kind of dogs. As long as he won't fight, as long as he doesn't cause any vet bills, we're fine. I've had a few dogs that, you give them a chance and they mess up. Had a couple of giant pit bulls that used to be really sweet, but then when they get overstimulated and too excited and happy when they come to see me, which a lot of the dogs get really happy to see me because I'm the only source of adventure in their life, sometimes they act out, and their only way of expressing themselves is biting the dog nearest to them. So I've had to drop a few off the roster. And some, even though I was giving them a chance, their owner didn't. Another pit bull, Fergie, a German Shepherd, Milo. They just couldn't handle the random aggressiveness that they'd have to deal with. Even though it wasn't random, it was always triggered, but... Okay. Here we are, we're back home, guys. This is my place. Okay, do we have everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we do. All right, come here, guys. Off the leash. Hey, Mushu. Hello. Good boy. And Annie. Good boy. All right. Let me just get these leashes off of me. Hang them up. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today's stream, guys. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. It's been fun. It always is fun. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. And nice porch. Yeah, you know what? It's not bad. It's a big old wraparound deck. Oh, somebody left me a surprise. Isn't that great? They couldn't wait for the walk. They just had to come sneak around the corner here. That's okay. You see it, you clean it. Dogs will be dogs. It's not my job to train them. It's just my job to take care of them. And then they go home. Whew. All right, everybody. Like I said, thanks for coming along. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your chat and your company. Appreciate you enjoying the nature with me. All right, that's it. Signing off. Love you guys. Peace.